Okay, this is fun. Drunk Dial Sally talking with the founding members of Liar Comedy Group. Subscribe. Come on. Don't be cheap. This guy, we met when I was running an open mic at the Pig and Whistle. I saw something special in his comedy. Plus, he bought me a couple of pints of Guinness. We're still friends, and now he's kicking ass all over the Zoomiverse. Let's get to know the very funny Ed Roesgen. I fucking love your background, Ed Roesgen. So you have been a busy boy in lockdown this past year, and you run 3 mics. Tell us about the Zoom mics that you run as part of Liar Comedy. Cheers.
Yeah, we do them 3 times a week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. They're completely word of mouth. If you know, you know. And I think we book 9 spots now every night, 5 minutes. Never any charge. Again, it's like speakeasy. You got to know somebody to get on the list. But yeah, I mean, we fill up 27 spots pretty fast in like 20 minutes. It's been
Pretty
going for the last
fast?
couple.
Pretty
Yeah.
fast. I mean,
Well, it's
look
like
what a
lightning
loser I
fast.
am. And that thing is always full by the time I go to that link. That is amazing. It is the best mic in town. So many people have said to me it's the best mic in town. And Sally, thank you for introducing me. Keith and Ed are fucking amazing. They're so brilliant. You know, I mean, people love it. What is the next show you guys have? I believe you have like a show on Saturday, like once a month now, right?
Yeah, we were doing them I think twice a month there during the colder months, but we dropped it back in the new year to just doing once a month now. We have one coming up tomorrow night actually.
Good.
Um yeah, Claude Stewart is hosting for us. Michael Regilio is our headliner. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Hilarious. Michael Rogelio. Oh my God. He's just got like that hipster, like softer, kinder Gary Oldman thing. You know, not that Gary Oldman cannot play any role because he can play any role. And Claude Stewart, I have been on 2 military tours with. That guy is rad. Check out that Liar show. It's tomorrow night, which is the 13th, right? Saturday the 13th
Hmm.
at
Correct.
6 p.m. And what's the protocol with Liar? Like it's about an hour long show and you pay, you donate, you
Yeah,
clap.
we do it through Eventbrite and it's all donations, so there's never any charge. All the donations we pool them up and split them amongst the house and the comics so that everybody gets a little something. Um, so it's basically
Liar
just to show a little
is
appreciation.
they have paid comics from the start. I have been paid as a host so many times. I have been paid as a comic. They pay everybody in the show. They are the only group who I know does that consistently every show since the start of lockdown. What were some of your favorite moments or least favorite moments of doing Zoom comedy this year with Liar in the live shows?
Um, I don't know. I mean, I had a lot of favorite moments. There was a lot of fun times. I think your roast was probably one of the highlights when we roasted you for your birthday.
My roast had so many
Which also
dynamics.
contained some of my least favorite moments.
It had drama. It had dynamics. It had unpredictability. It
It
had
was,
weirdness.
yeah,
It was just such my birthday roast last September 8th. Yeah.
it's very on brand for you. Yeah, but a lot of great people came out to show
Fuck
their
yeah.
respectful disrespect for you, and it was a good time. And those jokes just wrote themselves. Let's be honest.
How hard is it to roast a woman over 50 who does porn, who's been an up and coming comedian for 20 years, who has 5 cats, who's from England, who has small tits? I mean, how fucking hard is it, you know?
It's not. It's pretty. I mean, yeah. It was a fruitful endeavor for everyone involved.
As a writer, because you're a brilliant writer, and I know you're a brilliant writer because I steal jokes from you all the time, left, right, and center. What's your process? Like, what's your process?
For writing jokes, I mean, if I come up with an idea that's not already ready to go, um, I'll take it and kind of see, first of all, where the good part is by just experimenting a little bit with it on stage. Sometimes you have something that's funny that's hard to communicate your thought pattern to get to, and those are usually the best things because they're, a lot of stuff is great that it's instantly accessible, but a lot of stuff it's like you have to follow me along my thinking until you get to where I was when I realized this. And sometimes that path gets a little convoluted. So yeah, it's nice to be able to like work out where you need to hit and where you need to cut. Um, yeah, brevity is the source of wit, someone told me.
It really is. Cut the fat, cut the fat. And I learned that like the most, expeditious, effective delivery is not going to be your first time delivery, but it can be your most magical delivery the first time you hit on that. And then you've got to recreate that magic. And then what I like about the brevity and the trimming the fat from a joke is that's a way to keep it fresh. You know, that's
Yeah.
a way to keep it fresh. I like that. What are some other projects that you're working on now besides, and as much as you want to say is cool, or you don't have to say anything, but besides the Saturday Liar shows, which are just damn good, chill, fun, drinking comedy shows, what are some other projects?
Yeah, the liar shows are always fun, and we put a lot of time and thought into them. We handpick the best people we can find to be on them, and Keith and I are always part of the lineup every time. You never miss out on the two guys that produce the show, also bringing you 6 more minutes of their comedy
As
every
you
single
should
time.
not. But how
We,
great is it that you're both so fucking funny? Thank you.
well,
Cheers.
thank you. Yeah, in addition to that, I mean, I'm sure when you have a minute to talk to Keith, he'll tell you all about his shit show with Keith Graber, which I've been on every single one. I believe, haven't you been? You haven't missed one, have you?
I've
Or
missed
have you?
only one.
You've missed
Yeah,
only one.
I've missed
Well,
only
then,
one. Yeah.
perfect attendance record is coming this way.
Oh my God, I love
Um,
it.
Yeah, and then I was just recently on my sister's podcast, which is a cooking with comedians podcast, which was a lot of fun to do. You can watch that on
Watched
YouTube on
it, and
hers.
my green card husband was like, "Oh, that guy is serious chef from Philly or something." Like he really picked up on like all these things people don't pick up on. That was great. Yeah,
He
a
could tell
funny taste.
that I know something about being in the kitchen. Yeah.
He got that.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, funny taste on YouTube, Kate Roesgen. And then my thing that I'm doing right now, which has been eating up most of my life, is we started playing Dungeons and Dragons with comedians and recording it on Zoom. And hopefully, it's going to be super entertaining to watch. It's at least super entertaining to do. And that's called Locked in a Dungeon tentatively. And I think we're going to stick with that, which hence the background because I'm the dungeon master. So I'm basically the god of the game who tells people what's happening. And it's got Keith Graber, my lovely girlfriend Christina Ceballos plays Adam Freeman, Ronnie Pascal, and Owen Garrett.
Ah,
And then every time we get together, we grab another person to come in and play a guest spot in that session's adventure. So, I mean, it's fun. Um, it's kind of in the it falls in between. Like there's a big thing right now with quarantine, and Dungeons and Dragons is huge because it is something that you can do over Zoom, or when you're sitting around with nothing to do for hours and hours in a day. And it's seen a really big resurgence. They're coming out with a movie, live action movie soon, and there's just tons of guys on Twitch and on YouTube that do it. And I always enjoyed watching Dan Harmon do something similar with Harmon Quest, but that's this kind of falls in between watching like Matt Mercer and Critical Role guys sit there for 4 hours and play the game straight through with no edits, and you know, the funny, humorous, entertaining, like Harmon Quest TV show style. It kind
Yeah.
of falls in the middle, where it's a little longer and it's got a little more of us actually playing the game, but it's still, you know, funny people having a good time,
Oh,
bringing
it's
on guest
very
players.
funny
So,
people.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I think that could be a real hook because I don't think anyone else is doing that. I don't think any other group of comedians is committed to doing that. I mean, I could not be more supportive. And I know you want to have me on that show, and it's really flattering, but I think I'm just too fucking dumb. So let's move on. So what is something that you miss about live performance?
Um, pretty much everything. I don't know. It's kind of, I mean, being able to just like everything. Yeah. I don't, what's not to miss? Getting out of my house. Like, yeah, that would be great right now. I would love
We're
to do
so
that. Going,
different. We're so different.
I'm sick of it. We've been locked up for a year. What am I supposed, you know, what am I supposed to be like? Oh, it's always too many people. I haven't seen people in, you know, I see this much of people for a year.
But this much of
Tired of it.
me is like pretty hot, you know, and I've seen your girlfriend and like this much of her is like pretty good, man. I think we're doing all right. I really think we're doing all right. I love your comedy. I love your twisted view on the world. Do you ever want to not be hilarious? Do you ever just want to be somebody who sees things in a basic bitch way?
Um, no. It's I guess like sometimes it's hard to not be taken seriously when you have that reputation. I find I cannot give a sincere compliment to anyone without them turning around and saying, "Fuck you, fucking asshole. Fuck it." No, I meant that's a nice shirt. And I like your shirt. Like, doesn't come off
Sometimes
that way.
you are so real. When you're real, you're so fucking real. And when did you decide you wanted to go into comedy? What made you decide? I know you were always hilarious.
It was actually going to see my sister perform at the Ice House, Dave McNary's show on stage 2 of the Ice House Sunday nights. Rest in peace, Dave. He was the first person to let me see my sister perform. She'd been doing comedy for like a year and a half in California before I moved here from Pennsylvania, and so I got to go there and watch my little sister do that, and I was like, I could do that.
That's how it
So
works.
yeah.
And you know what? You know what I love about you and Kate Roesgen, besides the last name, is that you're so fucking different. Like you get along so well and you love each other so much, but your comedy is so fucking different. And I love that about you. So I
Mhm.
gotta ask, the question on everyone's mind is, what are you drinking in quarantine?
Well, we started off on the White Claws,
I remember.
um, because I thought I was drinking too much beer, laying around the house doing nothing. It didn't help. So um, yeah, I packed on some extra pounds during the lockdown
But
that
it
are
looked great. It looked great on
they
you.
yeah, from the neck up with a
Zoom.
beard over both my chins. I look good on Zoom if I adjust the camera angle just right. Uh but no, and I realized that it wasn't helping, so I've gone back to my old standby, which is vodka and soda. It's the least amount of calories. It's the most basic
Oh
bitch,
my God.
LA
I'm
basic
a
bitch.
vodka
When
soda
when
girl.
Christina and I go out to the bar, I drink vodka and sodas, and she drinks gin and tonics. And every time they make them, they always set the gin and tonic in front of the man and the vodka soda in front of the girl.
I
And we
love it.
take one sip and go, uh-huh, and switch them.
Can you indulge me in your favorite vodkas?
Um, I mean, I like Stolies probably is my first choice. It's decent, it's cheap. I don't know. I'll drink a Smirnoff. I don't care really.
So good, right? So fuck.
Yeah.
What do you think of Tito's? Because my friend Leanne took her. She's all about the fucking Tito's because she like hates gluten, you know?
Oh, is it like potato vodka? Is
I
that what it
guess.
is? Or
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. Like the Polish vodkas are that way too. It's like,
Oh, nice.
mhm.
I've been with some
I
really
don't know.
hot
I
Polish men. I
mean,
have to say that. Yeah, I gotta
you
say that.
get 9 cloth handkerchiefs and pour aqua velva through that 6 or 7 times. You know, it's the same. It doesn't matter.
That
Sally,
sounds
come
like
on,
some
man.
Army Hammer shit.
That's some army training shit. That's like what they do in basic training to catch a buzz. At least according to my old Spanish teacher from 9th grade.
I am so happy that you are back with vodka soda. So, anything that you see you're working on that you want to promote? Oh, and I also, of course, want you to promote like your social media and all that crap.
Oh yeah, my social media. Well, you can follow me and Keith's comedy stuff at Liar Comedy on Instagram. I'm on Instagram and Twitter as at Fast Eddie Rowe, which is EDDIERO. So Fast Eddie Rowe, I guess. If you follow this lady, she follows me. You can just stalk me through hers. And yeah, as far as stuff to promote, just everything I'm doing with Liar Comedy right now. Like I said, I got this awesome Dungeons and Dragons show we're gonna drop in probably about a month or so. I'm still working on some aspects for it, but it's really a ramp up in the production value. Also, if you can come to our show tomorrow, we've ramped up the production value of our intro video for the new year.
Oh
Finally,
my
guys.
God, Ed, I love that you shared that video with me. It was so beautiful. Oh, wow, man. You got to see it. All right, I'm putting this video tonight. Actually, fuck it. I'm going to do a premiere of our interview tonight, and we're going to get some heat on the show for tomorrow. Oh, wow, this is so cool. Any thing that you want to just say to your fans, the fans that have stuck with Liar through the whole year?
I want to say to all of my fans out there, thank you both. You're amazing. Couldn't have done it without you.
I love it. I love Ed Roesgen. I'm a fan. I'm one of the two. What can I tell you? Die, oh, you're all gonna die. Ed, I have to send you a new Zoom. I think this one is going to run out in 7 minutes. I thought I could buck the system, but I couldn't.
You can't cheat China.